Welcome to Flight Path, the podcast where we explore the journeys behind bold leadership, innovation, and impact. This is where we talk real career journeys, the bold moves and messy pivots, the plot twists that no one puts on LinkedIn, and the moments that changed everything. We're sitting down with leaders, innovators, and rule breakers who figured it out by doing the work, learning the lessons, and sometimes ignoring the map altogether. If you're navigating leadership, healthcare, tech, or just trying to figure out what's next without losing your mind, you're in the right place. So fasten your seatbelts, adjust your altitude, and let's take flight, because we're broadcasting live from Las Vegas at HIMSS 2026.
Hey, it's Michael, host of Bluebird Leader Soar Conference, and I'm here joined with
Bridget Bell.
Man, the one and only Bridget. I am so put on. I'm like taken aback every time I see you because your energy lights up a room, your smile lights up a room. Tell me, why are you in this room here today?
Well, I'm in this room here today because all things Bluebird Leaders are a good place to be. Here is part of HIMSS, which is all about connection. Healthcare is about people, and if we can find a place to be together and to enact positive change, we need to be here.
Oh, awesome. Amazing. Amazing response. I know specifically when it comes to HIMSS and this Bluebird Leaders event that we're about to have here, I know that this has been getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So for people who are not familiar with the Bluebird Leaders journey, what was that? What was that for you?
Yeah, so for me, I heard about it through someone in my network. And at first, to be honest, I didn't take it all that seriously because I was like, oh, is this going to be another one of those attempts to be relevant and really kind of fail? So I watched, and then the more people in my network that started to talk about it, I was like, I need to pay more attention. So pretty quickly, I joined the bandwagon and have never looked back. It is a movement. It is a phenomenon. It is an energy, and it is just a total vibe that is different than other things without the mess that can sometimes hesitate or keep us from doing what we need to do, and with just so much of the forward momentum that we need to keep things moving forward.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so in my day life, I'm Vice President of Business Development for Cardamom Healthcare. So Cardamom Health is a consultancy firm. We do data analytics, AI, and applications heavily in the Epic space for healthcare organizations to really meaningfully change things forward-facing. We can't keep solving problems in the same way that we have forever. So we have to be more meaningful, drive efficiencies, reduce cost, and actually influx more talent into the ecosystem.
Wow. And what made you choose this?
I've been in healthcare my whole career. So that's 25 years at this point. And it's been everything from working clinically in hospital labs, going to medical school, working at Epic, overseeing Medicaid administration for government, and then being in consulting about the last decade. I think being part of meaningful change is very important, and being still core to the mission of healthcare and treating people and making lives better for patients. That's what keeps me linked to healthcare.
That's amazing. That's amazing. We are in the people business, right? And when I think about people and I think about, allies alike, I mean, one of the things that's really important is the mission. Why is it so important to have other women leaders such as yourself in this space?
Well, I think we've all been living in this ecosystem where we talk about there's not enough seats at the table, and the competition that exists within us as women and is imparted upon us by the men around us oftentimes because of the perceived threat to reduce that force.
Wow.
But what we need now and what we're doing now with Bluebird and in our community is to break free from that.
Yeah.
And to expand the table and pull in more tables and to make more room for each other. We are all on a high ascension track. We're high achieving, hardworking women, but we also realize that we need to bring each other up and make more space for each other as we do that, because that's part of legacy. We can only exist in our period of lifetime, but if we can help make more space for others, we can make this a movement that keeps going long after we're gone.
Wow, that's a powerful answer. Women working together. What is one of the biggest challenges when it comes to women working together?
I think the fact that we think it's like a limited resource pool. What I mean by that is we think, oh wait, there's only space for one person like me. So we think that if someone else is great that looks, sounds, or acts like us, that makes us less great. But we need to realize that two bright lights in a room actually just amplify the effect of those lights and make everything more visible. So I think it's our fear, which is often grounded in falsities, and also just like remaining relevant ourselves. That holds us back.
Everybody has their own function, so to speak, correct? Oh, that's powerful. I think that one of the things that I realized the most about this organization is that people are finding something that they were looking for. And it's different for everybody. But what is one thing that you can say to somebody who's thinking about joining the organization or thinking about coming to SOAR or whatever the case may be, what is one thing that you could tell them that you have found in coming in this community?
Yeah. I think it's like authentic relationships, like real people and real powerful other people that you don't even realize you're going to need, and they probably don't realize they'll need you. But it's just like this network, and there's a lot going on in the world right now.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of rough stuff, and to have that to lean into, and we have like text groups within text groups and people who are supporting each other, and sometimes somebody has a job change and they need support. Just realizing that you have that nest
Yes.
around you is so
Yes.
meaningful, and it's happening in real world time, like every day. There's
Yes.
examples of it.
That's so powerful because I know that to be true. Like when we're finding ourselves in other spaces, we bumped into each other in LA, and it's just something about seeing other Bluebird leaders in the wild. We say
Yes,
Bluebird leaders
yes.
in the wild. That just feels comforting. It feels home. It feels like family. It feels like familiar, and it feels like it brings another dynamic to these professional settings that we are supposed to be in anyway.
That's exactly right. There's
Yeah.
a familiarity and a home and just like a unbridled joy that when we see each other just blooms. At least that's the way I feel within me, and that's a beautiful thing. So we need to keep curating it.
Awesome. Give me one word that will describe what you're looking for in this conference this week. One word.
Intention.
I love that. I love that. Intention. Sometimes one word is enough. Thank you so much, Bridget.
You're welcome.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.